Our third reader of the night is Suzannah Spaar. And I should say that Suzannah actually asked me earlier this week if she could use the same bio from last semester. I was like, yeah, sure, if you want to. Bet she probably didn't think I was going to tell you guys that. But Suzannah Spaar would like to tell you about her 8th grade class trip. Unagreeable and angsty and only allowed to travel within a 3-hour radius, her all-girl class finally landed upon Washington, D.C. No, not even, upon Alexandria, Virginia. Here, Suzannah went on a ghost tour and took a picture of a ghost in front of a gravestone. Yes, you might not believe her, but somewhere in Virginia there is proof. I want to see the proof. Pics, no, picture it didn't happen. She had the man at CVS make double prints of all her disposable camera pics, and she was able to take one of the copies into her diary and give the other to a friend. Who doesn't want a ghost picture? The night after the ghost tour, the girls ventured into the big city to see DC's production of Mamma Mia. After the show, the woman who played Meryl Streep's character, but wasn't Meryl Streep, was seen exiting a bar across the street from where the girls were waiting to board a dinner and dance river cruise. Unbeknownst to them, they would be sharing the boat with another 8th grade class. This one including, but not limited to, boys. Want to guess how awkward the girls were? Extremely. They spent most of the ride lurking by the wall and trying to reenact Titanic scenes to the dismay of the crew. Though everyone did rally to dance the electric slide. I don't know if that's the same bio from last time because I didn't, watch the video from last time to double check. Ladies and gentlemen, Suzannah Spaar.
Okay, thank you. It's not the exact same, but maybe a similar tone. I also feel like this song is kind of what all of my poems are about. So I'm going to switch gears and start with something that is somber and also not my own, because I just wanted to, just take you guys on this journey with me. We're all here together. So I've had a lot of people pass away this winter in my life, so this is a poem that I've been reading a lot lately. It's called Radar by Jack Spicer. No one exactly knows exactly how clouds look in the sky, or the shape of the mountains below them, or the direction in which fish swim. No one exactly knows. The eye is jealous of whatever moves, and the heart is too far buried in the sand to tell. They are going on a journey, those deep blue creatures, passing us as if they were sunshine. Look, those fins, those closed eyes, admiring each last drop of the ocean. I crawled into bed with sorrow that night, couldn't touch his fingers, see the splash of the water, the noisy movement of cloud, the push of the humpbacked mountains deep at the sand's edge. Okay, now shifting gears again. I'm really just going to read you guys a bunch of poems about nuns. Because, I don't know, I think nuns are really cool and really powerful figures, and I just think groups of women are really important. But that's all I'm going to say. We can talk more later over wine. So these first 3 are from a longer series of Book of Hours poems that I've been working on. And this is just going to be grabbed out of them, so it's not going to make much sense. But it's okay. Little Office of Our Lady. We wash our hands, a room without windows or rosary. This is the first hour, bleached and wet. We wash our hands in ash. Here is the table under your mother where we pulled you from her. Each bone was a marble in a bag, softened shrapnel in a bird's belly. You chose to chime. At dawn we ring the bell to make the sky burn crimson. Matinines belonging to the morning, we open. Psalm of Confession. Behold, Mary is a maiden. She lays her palm against her hip and presses down. Once a bone to pop, discolors the piece, displaced since birth. Blossoms blue and gold, 5 prints on her pelvis, one for a season and one that won't turn. In winter she plays our Lucy. She is told to lighten up as she bears them a tray of rolls. There Lucy was brotheled and blinded, and when the day began to spring, they let her go. laments. Mary of plum dumplings, I don't want you. Don't give me your sweet cream and chestnuts. I'll take another taste of unicum to settle my stomach. Mary of small glasses, we did not yet know the shape your wrist makes when you pour. We know, we will forget. Sweat through our skin, the last clean suit. Okay. So the last poem I'm going to read to you is a little bit longer. It's a poem about my hometown, but also about nuns. So bear with me. Okay. Feast days. I trail a branch like a tail to see if something follows. I don't think of him anymore. He's missed the line and now makes a home of clots. Mine is a slow walk. If he's found my path, he'll have forgotten it is mine. Set up camp, let iodine into my water, and dig a hole to shit in. Thanksgiving last, I drive to a convent of nuns who make Gouda the way their mothers learned. The curdled, thinned way. That morning, full of salt, I watched boys clump on the curb of Frat Row, duffel bags stained and stuffed, grease puddled below their folks' civics like drool on a pillow. The houses exhaling, left defaced. No, riddled with aluminum, crushed boxwood and sign, half legible. Men of honor do not. One December, my dad played a formal for a house here, riddled with alums, drunk, wintry men, snow white and rose red. When finished, my dad passed a ring of brothers beating a plastic Santa with a yardstick candy cane, taking turns whacking off paint from Santa's face. My father carried his double bass in one arm, dented Santa in the other. He came home a three-headed silhouette. It is easier to recognize the puncture in plastic. Dad says, am I just lucky then that I don't know any women who were raped? Thinks 1 of 5 is too much. Is sure of it. I am sent out to buy cheese for the feast next week. I gather speed, shift gears. The blur of country, plantation homes, hunt clubs, trailer parks wreathed in evergreen, ends at the convent. I take a beat at the wheel, watch the nuns out front in black and white, a mirror of horizon. Come spring, they won't turn green again. Come spring, those boys will demand a concession for their damage to succeed. The nuns mill about. The wimples flash like animal hinds unprimed. I wonder if they have names they call their daughters, sounds they rolled in their mouths as girls. Alexis, Oksana, pet names now. They do not repent. The dogs trail the sisters through the yard. Sisters do not trip or stop their walk. They sidestep, retract, reach to touch a wet head, to open the door as I pull in. They do not speak or feel to find the other. They do so without looking up.